Hey, good morning. It's Monday, November 9th. Another week is about to begin, and the fog that is 2020 continues. Yes, we have a little more clarity about the way the presidential election in the United States will likely go, but the future is no more certain than it was before this whole election season began. That's because our nation has chosen to orient itself in a way that is not consistent with God's revealed will, but is consistent with the will of the people. And as John Adams pointed out, when the will of the people becomes out of sync with the will of God, bad things happen. That's a loose paraphrase from Adams, but it's pretty much what he was trying to say. The will of God will be served. His purposes will stand. The truth of God has not been defeated in any way. All these events, as upsetting as they may be, all of them are consistent with the God who is working out his purposes and his plans to bring glory and honor to himself. As we've looked at in 1 Peter 2, there's no promise with that glory and honor that we'll be extremely thrilled about it in the moment. Indeed, Jesus lived his life for the glory and honor of God perfectly, completely, fully, beautifully, wonderfully. And what he got was the disdain and wrath of man, and persecution and judgment and hatred. God wants us to be firm this morning, to stand firm, bring honor to his name. Let his word bring light to us. Didn't plan it this way, but the light that you're seeing is where I've got the camera set up today. The sun is coming through the windows at this particular time, so I'm not doing anything special with the lighting here in my house. This is just you're seeing the sunlight shining brightly. But you see, that light is a reminder to us of God's faithfulness, of his care, of his light that is truth. And his purposes are in no way deterred by the fog that our nation has. God's light is still shining bright. And as the Proverbs remind us, as we seek him, that light will shine ever brighter and brighter and brighter until the full measure of day is achieved. But those who do not walk by that light will continue to stumble on in darkness, not knowing the reason for their failures. Brothers and sisters, we can have hope this day that our job is to seek out that light of God and live in that way. Embrace the fruit of the Spirit. Love those around you. Do good to those you come in contact with. Be ready at every moment to give the hope that is within you. That is the gospel of Christ. This is not a time for despair. This is a time for hope. This is a time for joy, because we know that our God is at work. His purposes will never, never be stopped. He will bring about what he wants for his glory and for our good. And recalling that precious promise to Abraham, God will bless his people. And he will bring about for us that which he's chosen for us. That is our hope this Monday, November 9th. Think about that this day. Let that impact you as you interact, as you love, as you're challenged with someone not being nice to you, as you have the challenges of relationships. Bring about the honor of God. As we're weary and we're wiped out, rely on his strength. Cry out to him for the strength that he so freely gives. And that's the thought for this day. Lord bless you, and Lord willing, we'll be back tonight. Have a great day. Bye-bye.